Hello, I'm saying welcome back to Thea, The Awakening. So yeah, in case you didn't watch episode 0, do take note that it's been 6 years, so I'm a bit rusty. As for that, what do we want to do? Um, so we got iron. Crafting. So one thing I do know that we probably want to get faster is we want to be able to create like carrying bags. Uh, Points. Research screen allows you to spend advancement points to unlock new resources, crafting, and construction recipes. Advancement potion is given when enough research points are collected. Research points are gained by crafting and constructing, visiting ruins, and also in some events. Okay. Um. I know meals are pretty good as well, because we do need to feed everybody. But what? But like the main thing I want to do is gathering now. I just can't remember. Um. Okay, let's first off look at our party. How do we look at our party? We can just do this. Move. We don't want to camp. Equipment? Yeah, I guess we can look at this. Okay, so it looks like everybody has kind of stuff. Curiosity, do we have people in here? To open gathering task panels. So I am seeing people in town. How do we see? Okay, so we have 4 people. We have people in town. We also have 6 kids. Holy crap. This is way more than I thought we got at the beginning. The inventory allows you to move items between groups. Click to view an item in more detail. To quickly move items, stack, use that. If you move characters to ground group, they will form a new expedition. Okay, so we don't want to do that. I think we actually have to do this. And now I think we can go back here. Yeah, now we can do this. Great. And by this, I mean we can now see everybody in both parties and we can then judge. So I think we do this. Yeah, I think we do this. Yeah. That way we see all the people we have. Now this is the children that we have. We can, so what happens is after a time, those children will grow up. And they'll become actual members that you can use like the rest of the people. So do we want to bring people, or like I'm almost thinking we bring, maybe leave like 2 people back. Yeah, leave a couple people back that can defend. Like hopefully we wouldn't need to defend all that much. The other thing is we have to make sure that we have enough food when we go forward as well and travel. So you don't want to just take warriors. I believe these are, can you look at them? Yeah, okay. You don't want to just take warriors, because if you just take warriors, yes, you'll be able to fight, but you also need to be able to gather. And what was the one that does gathering? Speech, will, strength. It doesn't even look like we have any gatherers. What does that book mean? He's a craftsman. Okay. So I should say when we're out and about and we're fighting, there's not just only battles between warriors. You can have other battles as well where, for example, like will be the primary thing that you use. Yeah, any social or hex. Intelligence, sometimes you'll have intel battles. I don't think we do crafting battles though. So crafting, I want to say we don't need to bring anyone. So I'm tempted to just leave the crafters here. The other thing is, how do we actually... Oh, there we go. That's the screen I want. Yeah. We don't care about this right now. So what we want to do is we want to make sure everybody is geared at the very minimum. I find you're usually fairly safe when it comes to your town for the beginning. People will attack eventually, but I find at the beginning we should be safe enough not to really care that much. But you at least want somebody, because I feel like if you have no one, just one spider or anything that happens to crawl into our base is an automatic loss. So we at least want to have one person around or a couple. I think we'll take 6 or 7 and leave 3 or 4 at home. Now these are crafters. You're a gatherer, so we definitely want a gatherer, and we especially want to get our crafters to make packs, because if they have like bags or whatever, it makes like bags usually have like plus to gathering, which means that they can gather even more. Now then, where was the whole... Is it village? So if I want to craft something, craft tools. Oh, there we go. Drag and drop materials. Okay, confirm. Okay. So we need a primary material. So we can do like that, and like that. And see, this will give us... It gives us a weight. Oh, okay. So there you see it there. It gives us 3 to gathering. And as you see, we need primary material. If I just right click on this. So it's like fuel, resource, and what, like wood or something. I thought there was an easy way to send these back. No, just like that. 3 to gathering isn't that bad. But the problem is we can only do like 2. And I think if we do cooked meals, I think we kind of want these. At the same time, hold on. we gather, oh good, okay, so we can actually gather at home as well. Here you can, okay, so we don't need this. So here we can see we have 2 at 5 and these guys at 1. And I forgot what this means. I think what that means is we need to gather. So if I just do that, I think that means 2 turns. Yeah, see here, that's plus 50. Okay, so yes, I know this is going on longer than probably normal, but I do have to try to remember how to do things. And so this is what I meant about gathering and why you want some gatherers with you, and why one of the options I took in the difficulty, let us just gather as much as we want. Because if you see here, it takes 60 progress to do it. I'm guessing it's just a matter of, because we put a 5 there, like if we do this, I'm guessing it's 10, so 6 turns. So that's how that works. I believe it's in 60 progress, you will get 14 food. Same here. In 60 progress, you'll get 7 wood. I believe that's how it works. But at the same time, the first guy, I'm pretty sure, is the most with 50. Now, if we put this guy in, I don't think you get the full 50. Let's try it. So we have 50. It goes to 75. So it's only half. The second person that helps is only half of their total. But at the same time, you can see that it does 75. So what does that mean? That means if you do this with the gathering on realistic, I believe. If you do gathering in realistic, it means that you basically will waste 10 or 15 points here. Anything above 60 is completely wasted. It won't be used. However, since we're not on realistic, using this, it will actually do 60 and we'll get the 14 in one single turn. And then the next turn will already start at 15. So yeah, if we put in a 1, okay, so we have to think about that. And I think this is mostly because, who are these guys with gather? It's gathering of 5. So Niam, let's say Niam. So if we look at this guy, he has gathering of 1. So it seems beneficial that we do actually go ahead and probably make a couple baskets, because those baskets will give us 3, right? And then that means somebody back home add 3 to their 1, and you'll get like, we'll have at least 4 gathering. And when we get better material, we want to keep upgrading, because like I said, since we're not playing realistic, it means if we go anywhere and just say that 60, it wraps, right? So if we had a gathering of 180, we get 3 times this amount in one turn. And this is where it really helps out with gathering. We want both parties to have it. We want the town party to be able to get enough food and wood to sustain them. And at the same time, you need a lot of gatherers in your party, because they're the ones that are going out. So like in our town, we can only get food and wood. And honestly, if you get into a place where you can't gather both food and wood, or some sort of burnable material, I'd almost restart. Yeah, I don't know if that's possible. I think it was. At least when I played ages ago it was, but I think that might have been changed. But if it isn't changed, then you probably want to make sure you have these two minimum, because without these your town will die, or villagers will die. I think it takes I believe it's one turn. Each person eats up one food per turn. So yeah. Okay, so what we want to do, I do think, I think it's pretty important that we actually, like, if we do cooked food, so we have a fair amount of food, but we don't have that much fuel. So I'm kind of thinking what we really need to do here is use some material. So the other thing here is, depending on what you get, you could get better. So this is, I used to remember like the good stuff to do to get the best material. I don't think we have anything here, because you can see how, I don't know if you can see that, but when you're hovering over one of these, it there's like this light green border around there. If you can see that, that's how you know what these go to. Like that's like the bottom, the catalyst. That is a secondary material. That's also a catalyst. That's a primary material. I think we need a better primary material to get better stack. But I think at the very beginning, we need to at least do one of these. I'm going to use this because I'm pretty sure these leather and scale leather can be better used for, what's it called? I think it can be better used for, armor. So I think we want to do that. I think we do that. And who are we going to put on it? We need 124. I think we leave these guys in, or I think we leave one of them in town. Let's do that for now. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. What I want to do is, we want to do that. We also want to gather something here. And we'll come back to that in a minute. Let's actually make sure all of our guys are equipped. So I think the hand basically means somebody's wearing it. Does it? I thought the green check mark means somebody's wearing it. Oh, it just means one-handed. Okay. So some of these guys are going to have like two-handed. So I think like these guys, you could probably use this, right? Let's just see. Does everybody have a weapon, and is there any weapons available? No. No weapons available. Okay. How was it? I'm wondering if it's just better to, I'm wondering if it's better if we just kind of take all equipment off of everybody. I think that's actually how I did in the past. Let's do it. I know this is probably going to take longer, and we're probably not even going to get to be able to do a first move. Well, technically we did do one move. We had our, we walked into town. Okay, is everybody not having anything? Okay, so I believe we're gonna leave the crafters back home. We don't need crafters in the field, I don't believe. I don't remember having to craft. Well, I guess you do have to craft food maybe in the field. I don't know. I think we can camp in the field and we can use a crafter, but I think for now we'll leave both crafters at home. What we want to do is get all the damage dealers. So I think we leave 3 at home, which will be these 2 crafters. You are a gatherer. We're gonna have to leave a gatherer at home as well. I don't think there's anything about that. We need a gatherer definitely to stay at home. And we'll take 1 gatherer with us. So we have... I think we'll take the perception guy with us. Okay, so if you're gonna come with us, you can... So this here tells you how much equipment weight they can wear. So you could probably wear like that for now. Maybe wear one of those and one of these. So you're up to 190. Let's get our big boys out here. Anyone with a... So that's 16 damage. The types of damage is also important as well. You want like different damages. Different damages will hurt people differently. And I believe as well, there was something with these type piercing damage. I think it's like you actually have to use piercing damage. I forget how it goes, but I think there's something, a bonus to this. Piercing damage. Card dealing piercing damage is placed in front of the last card and deals half of its piercing damage without additional effects to it, but only when the last card is an opponent's card. Yeah, like it can fight through or something. So this guy has a lot of equip weight, so we'll put that on him. Can you wear that as well? No, you'd be overweight. That you can wear? Okay. Yeah, he's right at 400. That's good. A lot of this game is very much inventory management. I will say that as well. Let's give you like the beast armor. And then let's give you like... can we actually give you like the spear maybe? Yeah, that's cool. This is 152. Yeah, you can wear that. You can take one of these and do that. You could be like that. Well, that's only... I thought this is like a 2-hander. Can you literally wear this? Yeah, you can. Okay. No, overweight. Okay, what is this? Okay, I'll give it to you. You, on the other hand, let's give you that and that. There is this armor. I think Vladik, we're gonna leave at home. The healer, I think we want to take with us. You can carry a shield. You can't carry a shield. No, because you only have 125 weight. Eee, that's bad. Okay, I'm going to take the shield off of you and you're going to have... Yeah, we're going to get these guys to carry those. Mm, 15 damage compared to 4. I'm going to give you... Oh, because you can't wear that. Okay, fine. You'll do this for now. do kind of want somebody. This is a crafter. These are gatherers. Okay, you're gatherers. Let's give you something. Let's give you something. Can you also wear this? No. Can you wear this? No, you're at 144. Like, that healer, like, has nothing. Can any of these guys... I feel like this is a waste. 239. Yeah, that'd be too heavy. £100 though, like, what is... Oh, you know what? He can actually wear that. And then that means that other person that I did that to. You're gonna have to put that back and you can just hold on to that. There was somebody with 400. That's 8. So the good thing with armor though is using armor, we can put them up as a shield. And so like, I know it kind of, look down here when I hover over it quickly under properties. You can see that it says 13 shield. Oh, you can actually see it there, 13 armor underneath the 239 compared to the 8 armor we have there. That 13 armor is used ahead of actually taking your health. And you don't really want your health going down because I think even at the range we are now, you can take damage and have like bleeding effects and other things that we don't want. Whereas, so I'm honestly thinking that we just take that off and put that onto them. And so they could be somebody we just put up. Yes, they might not do really any damage, but at least at the very minimum, there'll be a shield for us. So I think we can even do this. This is an extra 2 shielding. So like we can put them up. Yes, they won't do any damage, but they can take 15 damage without getting any kind of mal effects to it. So I think that's good. Do we have everybody having something? Out of curiosity. Ooh, what am I doing? This is the guy that should wear it. So let's put this back. Let's go and take this. So yeah, you can do that with ease. Can you carry this? You can. So let's just make him that. And this guy, 159, 220. Let's make you this. And then you, oh, damn. 125. If I do this, is there enough? Yes, perfect. So we do have one more, a 159 gear. You can't wear it. You can't wear it. You could wear it. So let's put this on him. Can anyone use a shield? Yeah, you can use the shield. I think we do have one more person that can have a shield. You might as well equip a shield, but we honestly don't have any other weapons and everything is now geared. Okay. I'm gonna risk it, and we're gonna leave this Sets. I can't pronounce the name. We're gonna leave her back. Seds. Her name is now Seds. She'll be left back, and we're just gonna hope that no one takes her town. I wonder if we Yeah, we're gonna, okay, so let's go to village overview. No, production inventory. Okay. I'm gonna take you with us. Ah, damn. Okay. Can you go back? Sorry. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna leave Svets at home. Anyone with the best damage we want with us. Best. We'll leave this person at home. Because I think even if we get attacked at home, we're gonna have very I don't think we're gonna get attacked. I'm gonna take that risk. I'm gonna take the risk that we're not gonna get attacked. So I want to take the best with me for now. 11 damage. Definitely want him. Definitely want her. We want one. We want one gatherer at the very minimum. Gonna take him. We want one crafter, so whoever has the most damage, so 12. She has 4 damage. This one has 5 damage. We'll take him. We need a gatherer at home to get the food. We need a crafter at home to make that basket. 27 damage. I don't think there's any way we can leave him at home. Now these guys can do 15 damage and 11 damage, 20 damage. Is my guy like... Yeah, you go back here. Give me this one. Give me the damage. 11 and 15. Do I want to do them? I'm going to risk it. We're going to do that. Okay. Now, as you can see, it's telling us, hey, man, you made our, because I dumped everything in there, we no longer have food or wood. Or like we don't have fuel, basically. And without fuel, it means that I think we lose health. I can't remember exactly what happens, but something bad happens. So you need that at the very minimum. So if I put 5 wood into here, yeah, so you need a wood per turn, and this will give us 1 fuel per turn back home. As you can see, we have 6 fuel, so that means we actually have something right here as well. Okay, so we have at least 5 turns. Now I believe if we look, 140, 3 into 140, is that 46? 3 times 46, is that 140? No. Yeah. Let's just assume 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 times 5, 35. So I'm going to put... So I'm just thinking, if we're going 5 turns, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys, 7 times 5 is 35. So I'm hoping that gives us, yeah, that does. So it's 1 food per person as well. So that'll give us 5 turns. There's not much point on taking anything more than 5 turns since we don't have the wood. Then again, if we happen to find wood or fuel we can actually gather. Okay, so I think this will deal with these. I know this is going on a little long, and I'm going to try to keep the episodes a little bit shorter, but just so that we can at least get to the point where I'm going to start the next turn, I want to get there at the very minimum. So what does this mean? It means that I do want to get gathering going. We have, I keep doing that, and I don't mean to do that. And by that, I mean, I keep closing this menu instead of just using the top for it. So we have 6 fuel. We have 35 turns for fuel. So coming back to here, gathering, it's not food that's killing us. It's fuel. So we're going to want to drop this guy in here, and they'll be able to do it in 2 turns. So we'll get another 7 fuel, which is under the turn limit. Next thing is crafting. Crafting, we really want to get this out, because if we get this out, this should add 3 crafting to there, and it means that we can literally bounce back the gatherer back and forth between them, and then our home base is good on food, and in fact they'll have a surplus of food so that when we come back in 5 turns we can take extra food with us and extra fuel as well. So we'll want to just put them both on. You want to always put the one with the highest number first, because halving it is not that great, right? So like if you do that, that's 55, whereas if we do it like this, it's 3. So just keep that in mind, right? So we go from, what am I doing? We go from 3 turns. Does it actually matter? Oh, it doesn't matter. It looks like it does 55 anyways. All right, so we'll do that. It'll take 3 turns. So within 3 turns, one of them should be able to do both of them, and then we can start looking at tools and stuff. I forget what tools we can get, but it doesn't look like we can do anything anyways. At the same time, I think we've used all villagers. Yes? Yes. So we have our gathering, we have our crafters. We only have 3 villagers, so that makes sense. We have wood going on first. We have our party with enough time for 5 turns. So at the very minimum, we have to be back to town within 5 turns. Equipment, everybody's equipped. Manage supplies. You want to restrict or allow usage of any specific food or fuel. Okay, so yeah, this is important. This is a very important menu, because there are times where you're gonna want to restrict what's used, because you need to craft it or something else. And here as well, the more food variety we have, the more we get. So that's good. And then new expedition. We don't need any new expedition. We already have our expedition. In any case, food. So does it say here what it does? Your villagers need to eat. Each person uses 1 food item. Mark. Yeah, okay, that was what we figured out already. Food is needed to heal wounds. If villagers run out of food, they will starve and eventually die. Having good variety of food, okay. Fuel is needed in the village and in camps. Without fuel, there will be no additional healing, and any task will take twice as long to complete. So that's why you need fuel. So it might not remove any health from us, but it will affect our gathering or anything else. In any case, I know we haven't made an actual turn, but we're at least ready for the next episode to start that turn. So I'm going to end here. I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.